Hello and welcome back to Mega Reacts. Today we're going to be watching Babylon 5 Season 3 Episode 14. Last episode, King Arthur appeared on Babylon 5. Was he really King Arthur? No. Did he have the heart of Arthur? Yes. He was actually the guy who, following orders, not his fault, fired on the Minbari warship holding Dukat, which set off the entire human Minbari war, and he held all of that on his shoulders, which drove him a little crazy. But he also became fantastic, thought he was King Arthur. He then got in a wonderful fight, and Jakar came to his aid. Jakar became first new knight of the Round Table. I loved last episode. Episode 13 was so damn good. Had so much fun with it. By the end of the episode, though, he realized who he really was. He gave Excalibur to the Lady of the Lake. We know her as Delin. And he is now set upon the universe. Create a new round table with the Narn. I love it. Sadly, I was informed he never shows back up. Breaks my heart. It would have been great to see him come back with a entire Narn army of knights. Help bring down the darkness. Would have been fantastic. But it is what it is. Let's just hop into this new episode. But before we do, come on this journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega. Let's get into it.
Did you hear? They're putting ISN back online.
Now, if ISN's broadcasting the news again, maybe that means things are better back home. I mean, why else would they
The
allow
fake news.
It's an awfully long time to get back on the air.
They want it back on to
Place was
spread
shot up pretty
lies.
bad by President Clark's troops.
Control.
Probably took them this long just to repair everything. First
Misinformation.
good sign we've had in months.
I bet they're going to say Babylon 5 is crazy or something now, being overrun by
the galaxy's most
insane people.
Good morning.
I don't know.
The first thing we want to do is explain what happened to cause the disruption in service. The signal from the ISN News Center here in Geneva was lost when our facilities were attacked by saboteurs intent on paralyzing all Earth communication systems.
What? That's a lie.
In order to divide our forces, the saboteurs used our facilities to stellarcast a fake report designed to create the impression that the government itself was taking action against us. In the ensuing firefight, government
Sounds
forces
about right.
were captured. Coming up in the next hour, President Clark accepts a report from the Ministry of Peace on how crime has been virtually eliminated.
Ministry of
ever since the
Peace.
extremely popular martial law declaration was issued.
Turn it
Former
off.
Senator Ronald Clark.
You know, sometimes I think I'm too pessimistic.
No, you're not. This is exactly what I knew was going to happen. Y'all thought it was going to be some rainbows and unicorn shit. Not how the government works, folks. Not how they work.
I mean, do they really think that people are going to fall for this?
Why not? It's worked before. He who controls information controls the world.
Captain, we're picking up a distress call in an outer sector.
Earth or alien?
Earth. Should we scramble a search and rescue team?
No, we'll check it out. Echo 1 to damaged ship. Can you receive? Echo 1 to damaged ship.
Bester.
Can you receive?
I hear you just fine, Captain.
I know he knows that voice. How could he not? Freaking Bester, you son of a bitch. JMS, you are the best. Making Babylon 5 unlike the rest. Bester.
Bester?
Yeah.
You recognize the voice. You've got a good ear, but you're not in visual range. Is there a problem?
I noticed the Black Omega insignia on your Star Fury. Black Omega is an elite unit attached to Psycor. Telepath can only scan you if you're on a direct line of sight, so I am making damn sure we don't get that close.
Smart.
Very good.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't blow you out of the sky.
Because you're curious? Kill me, and you'll never know what brought me all the way out here.
One, Bester's great. He is chewing up his lines every scene he's in. You can tell he's having so much damn fun because it really comes through. Makes me have a lot of fun. But let me just tell you, Bester, you're underestimating the amount of satisfaction he would get blowing you up. I think it outweighs curiosity, but for the sake of it being a television show, I'm going to assume he doesn't kill you. But Bester's great. Everyone told me after watching Babylon 5, I would no longer see Chekhov. I would see Bester. You are correct. You are correct. I was watching Star Trek The Undiscovered Country the other day. And when Chekhov showed up, I said, hey, there's Bester. You know me. You know what would happen. Must have happened to each and every one of you. Because he was never a great character on Star Trek. He was okay, little side character. But here you really get to see him shine as an actor. You realize how damn charismatic he is, even when being evil. Great. Oh, it's great.
You know the real reason you don't like me, Commander? It's the jealousy of evolution. Normals like you are obsolete. The future belongs to telepaths. And I intend to make sure that future happens, one way or the other.
So when the dust settles and telepaths are running everything, you'll be on top of the new order.
When the dust settles, everyone will be telepaths. That foreshadowing? Dust activates latent telepath abilities in humans when the dust settles. I see what you did there. There are no mistakes in writing. That was chosen for a reason. Or I'm super hyped up on caffeine this morning and I'm reading into everything. 50-50.
In a few hours, a convoy of ships will be riding the hyperspace beacon through Sector 500. At the center of the convoy is a ship containing supplies for our mutual enemy. The ship is being escorted by approximately half a dozen enemy fighters. We seize the ship, and we deprive them of some of their weapons capability.
So how did you find out about all of this?
I'm a telepath. Work it out.
It's what I do.
Okay.
You let Bester on the White Star. That is so dangerous.
Approaching target area.
Scanners aren't picking anything up.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Let's see what you can do. Mr. Bester.
Captain Sheridan.
Get the hell out of my chair.
Some must be sacrificed if all are to be saved. At first I took that as revelation for the future. Now I see that it is as much about how we got here as about where we are going. I think that one sentence is the greatest burden I have ever known. You're right. Nothing would have been changed. Except that my people would now be a dead race.
You have come a long way, G'Kar.
Yes, he has.
Further than I could have guessed. And someday, when all this is over, perhaps you will find it in your heart to forgive me.
Perhaps. But not today.
Babylon 5, baby. That's fucking show.
Captain, I'm picking up another ship.
That's a big boy.
It's a shadow vessel, probably the mothership for the fighters. It's breaking off. It's not attacking.
Why?
That's strange. Why didn't they attack? Are you sure you don't know what's inside that ship, Mr. Bester?
Weapons, supplies. That's what I was told.
It's filled with people. They use the souls of people. Oh my god, it is.
Psychor. These are telepaths.
That would be my guess. We found about 100 of them in sleeper tubes. From the look on some of their faces, I don't think they went voluntarily.
Dr. Franklin is taking one out of cryogenic suspension to see if we can find out what happened. And why someone would describe a bunch of unconscious telepaths as components of a weapons system.
Because it is.
Computer, continue recording.
Like,
I've gone over
plug
the
them all
trial
in
to
and use their telepathic powers
find
to
any
create some sort of
indication who made them
weapon.
or where they came from. Hard to tell without doing a more detailed scan, but there appear to be cyberweb implants in the skull on either side of the cerebral cortex. There are small metallic interfaces on either side of the head, just above the temple.
I need to see her.
She'll be out for at least another several hours.
Too long. I have to see her. Now.
That what the shadow beings truly look like. Oh my, what, y'all like cyborged up? Oh my God. That is fucking cool.
Alfred, help me.
He knows you. I want to take off that badge, my man.
Even don't.
We cannot hear the machine.
What machine?
In my mind, I am the machine. Oh God. Al, what have they done to me?
I don't know, baby.
What have they...
I don't know. But you're fucked up.
Bester.
They use telepaths to fuel their ship.
What did you see?
Is that what we saw? Is that...
The moment I saw her, I felt as though something long dead had awakened inside me.
That's called an erection, sir.
I used every excuse I could to spend time with her. I helped her get better quarters, more food. I did whatever I could to make her life a little more bearable.
I'm not evolved like a telepath. I am mundane.
What did you see inside her mind before she passed out?
Those things. Those shadow vessels. How much do you know about them?
Delenn said there's some kind of organic technology, and they use living beings as their central operating system. But why telepaths? Delenn never said that was a requirement.
Can you help her?
Because it makes the ships more powerful.
And the technology that's plugged into her brain is beyond anything we've seen before.
Your war is now my war.
Oh, that's an ally I want. Still don't know if I can trust him, but...
I've got it. I've got it. It's right here. It's right here.
Do not thump the Book of Jaquan. It is disrespectful.
You've got what? What's in there?
Maybe telepaths can block their system, jam it.
He might be right. We've never seen the Shadows back away from a fight. But they didn't attack the White Star when we were right there. Why?
Esther.
What was different about it?
You just got a report. The Shadows have just started attacking Brakiri space. Openly. They're not hiding anymore. They're finally on the move.
Be right back with you. Great episode. That was Babylon 5, Season 3, Episode 14. Great episode. Bester has joined team. I don't trust him. Neither do they. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. It rings true. It always has. It always will. We also learned a great week of the shadow telepaths. They are afraid of them. They want to use them to power their ships for some sort of protection, but we have a weapon against the great enemy. It's a great episode. It really just gave you a lot of information. We got a new ally. We learned weaknesses. Had great scenes with Lynn and Jakar. So good. Yeah, just a great episode. Nothing really more to say. It was just so good. And I love everything that it told us and has set up. And I feel like we have a fighting chance now against the Shadow, and that is good. So yeah, super, super entertaining episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, continue to come on the journey with me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Patreon link in the description below. This is Mega signing off.